I am going to talk to you guys today about what to do in the mornings if you wake up before that sun rises. Now, going into winter in the Northern Hemisphere, this is going to be more of a problem for you guys now, so I'm here to help provide a little bit of assistance. Before I get into today's video, if you would like to subscribe to our channel, just hit the button below. That would be really appreciated from my side, and I think it would be a huge benefit to yourselves as well to get access to all these latest educational videos. So let's get into today's conversation. Now, we're approaching winter now in the Northern Hemisphere. I'm fortunate enough to be recording this going into summer in Australia, so it's a little bit different, but I want to give back to our amazing American cousins and European patrons and people that are interested in joining our community from those regions, in so much that right now you guys are going into autumn, fall as you would call it in the US, and then into winter. What this means is that it's going to get darker in the mornings and the sunrise is going to happen later. You might even have daylight savings in some of the states that you're living in and some of the countries, which is even going to further confound the problem even more. So what can we do? We get up in the morning at like 6 a.m. say, and the sunrise doesn't happen till 8:30, 9 a.m. in the morning. Well, what are we going to do? Because the worst thing you can do at this stage is switch on your house lights, would be to look at your smartphone before that sun has risen. Those light messages from those devices and from the house lights will just tell your brain that it's solar noon. So you're going to be feeling really anxious as the days goes on. And the more and more times you do this throughout the darker months, the more and more stressed you're going to become. The more stressed you become, the more susceptible to anxiety and depression you will become, and also something called seasonal affective disorder. So come January and February time, by repeatedly doing this wrong light exposure nonsense, you are going to be in a terrible state, and you probably already have felt those seasonal affective disorder symptoms of low mood and a little bit of depression in the winter months. Well, I'm here to help that for you today. So the best couple of hacks that you can do is that before the sun rises in those winter months, is that when you get out of bed, put your Sleep Plus blue light glasses on. Those are the ones with the orange and red lenses. Now, the reason we do this is because our circadian rhythms have basically evolved over millions of years from living outside. So back in the ancient times, maybe in the Paleolithic era, maybe even before that, or maybe after that, what would our ancestors have seen if they got up before the sunrise? They would have seen reds, oranges and yellows. They would have seen the campfire, the torches they were carrying, and they would not have had access to blue light at that time of the day. So our circadian rhythm needs to see that kind of light before the sunrise in the morning. And the way to do that is by wearing the red Sleep Plus glasses in the morning before the sun rises. So you're just going to see the reds, the oranges and the yellows, and you're not going to disrupt your circadian rhythm, and you are going to manage those feelings of stress and anxiety later on in the seasons. So that is the best thing you can do. Now, you would wear those until the sun starts to rise, then you would take off your red Sleep Plus glasses and you would go outside and watch that sunrise. So the first light you see in terms of blue light comes from the sun. So you're entraining your circadian rhythm correctly, allowing the correct hormones to be secreted at that time of the day, and you're not going to disrupt your cortisol system, which will keep you feeling in good spirits throughout the winter months. Another great hack as well is that in your bathroom, in your bedroom, install Lumi Sleep Plus light bulbs or the Summer Glow, the yellow ones. Now, they are really good because they actually remove most of the blue light in the Summer Glows and all of the blue and all of the green light in the Sleep Plus bulbs. Now, you can put those bulbs in your house, so in the mornings in the winter months, you're not then having the dangers of artificial blue light hit your skin in the morning. Because as we know, we have something called melanopsin in our skin. So if you're wearing the blue light blocking glasses, that's helping a little bit. But if you're then exposing yourself to artificial blue light to your skin, you are also going to damage the skin, you are also going to damage the cells, and you are also going to disrupt your circadian rhythm through the skin. So it's important to have the light bulbs in as well. You don't have to do your whole house, but maybe in just the key rooms that you use to get ready in the morning. Now, another thing that really disrupts us in in the day in winter months, and this is just a little bit of value add to add on to the end of this video, is that we expose ourselves to too much blue light. So this is why blue light glasses are super important in the winter months, because the more blue light from artificial sources we're getting, the more our cortisol is going to be jacked up and disrupted, and the more feelings of stress and anxiety we're going to have. So stick a nice salt lamp next to your computer, wear your computer glasses during the day, but get outside as much as you can. I know it's cold outside in the winter, guys, and I know it's probably overcast and raining in some of the places that you're listening from now and I'm speaking to, but get out there because there's still natural light present, and that's still going to help the skin in the eyes. So there you go. In a nutshell, if you wake up in the winter months before the sun has risen, Sleep Plus glasses are a key, and also make sure you have Lumi light bulbs installed so you're not exposing your skin to artificial blue light in the morning as well. And as soon as that sun starts to rise, get those Sleep Plus glasses off and get outside in the beautiful sun. Or even if it's horrible and rainy, I don't think that's horrible, I think that's absolutely beautiful. Get outside anyway and get the light in through the eyes and on the skin, and you will thank me for it and have the best winter from a mental health perspective than you possibly could have. Thank you so much for stopping by. Love and light. And if you've enjoyed this video and it's resonated with you, please share it with your friends. And also please subscribe below. Totally optional, but if you'd like to subscribe, would mean the world to me and make my day better as well. Thanks for stopping by.